In 1970, I bought my first SLR, and I had a very cute 2.5-year-old, as many of you do have or soon will have, and I took pictures of them. They were slides, and I entered them into, I was stationed at a military base, I entered them into the base photo hobby shops contest. I took a first and a second, and one of the judges came to me and said, "Hey, would you like to become a good photographer?" Dude, I took first and second. He said, "Seriously, would you like to become a good photographer?" What he suggested is that I get a notebook, small one, something that'll fit in the camera bag. And every time I took a picture, I was to make a note of the conditions, the lighting, things like that, record my camera settings, and most importantly, write down my vision for that image, what I was trying to accomplish. And then after I would have the film developed, I was to take the slides, in that case, compare it to what my vision was, compare the result, and they weren't very often the same. So the next thing he said was, shoot black and white for a year. Learn to develop your own film, learn to make your own prints. Do the same thing. Record the conditions, more importantly, record your vision. And after a year, you will either understand contrast, composition, light, shadow, and storytelling, and then you can go back to color, and you can let the color put some more kick in your photos if you prefer, or you can just retire your camera and or just be sort of the family vacation snap shooter. So I did that. Don't know how successful it was, but I think I was better in 1971 than I was in 1970, and hopefully I'm better in 2011 than I was in those days. But Peyton's idea there is wonderful. It's much easier, of course, with digital photography because the metadata actually records a lot of those things that I was writing down in a notebook. It doesn't record the vision, though, and that's the important thing. There's no point in going out and spraying 1,000 photos. That just exercises a finger. I'd rather see you go out and take 10 photos, each with a purpose, analyze the results, and the more times your result matches what your vision was, the closer you are to becoming a professional photographer.